Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you join us from. Thank y'all so much for stopping by the live stream again today. This is just a question and answer session today. Put your questions and answers over here to the to my right hand side, and I'll try to get to them. This is a countdown to the walk, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the NTZ crew. I know Jacob, Tanjay, Michael Beach of Life. They're not on here now. They will be on here. Any of my old heads, a gangster gummy bear. Yeah, I got to get rid of. Look, I'm gonna probably get rid of him. There's Roger Walker, Mr. X, Elette Makata. I see you. He says, Jeffrey Taylor says, "How you feeling this morning, Cal? Ready for your challenge?" Absolutely. Thank you, brother, for asking. I'm still waiting on that package. We still got one day to go. Any new viewers and subscribers watching for the first time, thank y'all. Welcome. And anybody that's going to catch this on replay, I really, really appreciate your support. The peso is 56.81. Hey, Ken, that's my buddy from Australia. He's supposed to be coming over here pretty soon. There's Elliot. It's staying up there. I'll take that any day of the week. And when I posted the picture of those 3 bottles of Red Horse, anybody's been following me, you know I don't drink. Shane drank those 3 and he went down. That's why I called it Down Goes Frazier. I mean, you can't. He drank 3 litros of Red Horse. I wouldn't suggest that to anybody. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Okay? I'm sorry, but I wouldn't. You're going down. Okay? What's up, I love LaChine? I know a couple of guys are boots on the ground, man. I'm proud to say 2 of my followers, Chef Kevin from Kentucky and Geechee Lion. Even though I know he didn't come here to see me, he came here to see the Filipina P, and hell, she's in America. But they're both boots on the ground, and I know they're going to have a great time. They both flew into Cebu, by the way. What's up, Eric? Terry, W Secrets of Success. Okay, must be the money. Just like button, guys. What's up, Michael Alexander? Yeah, man, September 16th came by really, really quick. I gave myself 30 days to get in tip-top shape. I believe I'm in the best shape of my life right now. I mean, I don't have a choice but to be. The time is up. When I wake up in the morning, I'll probably get up about 3 o'clock or 3:30, between 3 and 3:30, get everything together, do my stretches, and I'm heading out, man. I will be on the road at 4:30. I'm going to do a live stream so y'all can join me if you want to. Eric Terry says, I'll see you in December. Hey, Sam, thank you. He said, good luck on the walk. Brother, I'm going to need more than luck. I'm going to tell you. One of my videos I'm going to do is what walking 10 hours a day does to your body. Because I'm going to walk 10 hours a day. It's not easy, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I'm going to make it look easy, but it's not. If you don't believe me, take out walking right now for 10 hours. See how far you get. He said, this will be a walk in the park. Hey, Cedric, what's going on? Phoenix, Arizona's in the house. There's a couple of guys from Arizona. Johnny S says, thank God that we don't drink alcohol. Well, I'm not on some crusade either, Johnny. If people want to drink, let them drink. I can't drink. John says, Calvin, my cousin, really enjoyed your stream. Man, I'm grateful, man. He said, the P better watch out. Yeah, over there in America, she done dropped her guard. I hope her advisors gave her some good information over there. Okay. Yeah, I love it. John said, I'm doing great, Cal. We were at Sam's Club today, and my wife was one of the few women smaller than Big Shirley. Unbelievable. Yeah, I know you're going to see them over there. But of course, they're going to be in denial. You know, most of them are in denial. That's not a river in Africa. Colin B says, good morning, Cal. Hope all is well. Wishing you success on your journey. Thank you, brother. Timothy Bright says, Honey Nut Cheerios. Hey, Cal and everyone. What's the walk about? I've been off the grid for many months. Well, I'm promoting fitness, and then I'm giving hope to anybody who needs hope today. You know, the greatest gift one human being can give to another is hope, in my opinion. And when you mix that with faith, Timothy Bright, miracles are created. I'm living proof of that. But I really don't have to have a reason other than I'm trying to live my best life. I'm trying to get in shape. You know, I don't want to die over here. Okay? I came over here to live, man. The fourth quarter doesn't mean for us to give up. It certainly don't mean for us to be irresponsible and say, well, hell, I ain't got but X amount of years left if we're lucky. It's about living life on your own terms, man, doing the things you want to do. Hey, Matthew Dean, he says, good morning, sunshine, from Matt and Big Shirley. Thank you, Matt. Hope you and Big Shirley have a good life together, man, because that's what it's all about. California World Traveler says, hello, Cal. Are you going to walk 10 hours for all 3 days? I am. And however, that should get me really, really close to Dumagetti on that fourth day, because Steve is going to join me on that fourth day for that extra push. No, it's no joke. He said 10 hours a day is no joke. That's a fact. Like I said, try it if you can. You'll be shocked. What are you talking about, booby? Yeah, but I don't really have to have a reason, man, you know, other than the fact that I'm trying to live the best life I possibly can. Remember, I'm living on borrowed time. We all are, really. Some of us are living on any time. Because I'm not one that's going to sit up here and tell you age ain't nothing but a number. At 60 years old, I would say I can say that. But once I turn 90, and to my friends out there who are 90 and pushing 90, no, it ain't nothing. It's more than a number. It's reality. Okay? No, not Scott Fortune. Steve from California. He's in great shape, retired policeman. He said, Cal, I'll find out where you are on your last day, and I'm going to walk that last stretch with you, and I appreciate that. Yeah, but because I'm 60 doesn't mean I have to stop doing the things I'm accustomed to doing when I was younger. Remember, you never know what you can do unless you try, man. You know, I didn't come over to give up. Timothy Bright, thanks for that super chat. He said, Big Shirley and I broke up. She already got a man. Wow. Well, listen, guys, don't feel sorry for Big Shirley. They're getting everything that they want out of life and more over there. There's many people who love Big Shirley. I'm telling you guys, I mean that. He says, Gregory Calhoun says, hell, Calvin, I wish you well on your journey. You will make it. I'll be 59 in October 10th. When are you coming to the States? I would love to meet you, man. If ever, it's going to be in December, man. My daughter's graduating. And I tell you, if I miss that, man, she's going to be angry with me. But I take it one day at a time. RC and Jax, thanks for that super chat. He said, love to you and the fam, Cal. 9 months until retirement. in Palawan. Always good to see great people doing great things. Appreciate you, brother. Go, Cal, go. Hey, thank you, man. I know you look forward to Palawan. I'm going to take Maryland to Palawan, and also we're going to Thailand as well. And we made plans. It's in a tentative uh, state right now, but we want to do all of Southeast Asia. We're going to do a 30-day Southeast Asia tour in 2024. Gerald the Park says 10 hours a day. Woo! You training for the apocalypse to come. That's just what I'm gonna have to do in order to make it there, Gerald, in a decent time. I can do 10 hours a day. And remember, that's why I'm leaving in the morning, because if I leave at 4:30 in the morning, which I am, and I walk 10 hours, it'll only be 2:30 p.m. when I arrive at my first stop. So then I have all that day to rest up, recuperate, and do everything I need to do to start the next leg of the journey. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I got to take it one day at a time. Tony Smith says, hey, Cal, keep being the great motivator. Best to you on the walk, man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. That's right. Gil Bellamy says, nothing fail you but a try. Never try, you never fail. Hey, Paul. He says, you're popular now, Cal. Brother Cal in the Philippines, quite a celebrity. I wouldn't say that. Hell, I can go places they don't know who I am. But it's better to be welcome than not, Paul. That's the way I look at it. Rod says, hey, Cal, what are the coolest months to visit the Philippines? November to February, from the research that I've gotten. But remember, with those cool months are going to come that bad weather, depending on where you plan to visit, Rod. Those are, it's typhoon season, depending on what part of the Philippines you're going to be visiting. And for anybody that's coming over here, do your research first. Okay, don't just get on a plane and come over here without knowing what the weather's going to be like in the area of the Philippines you're going, because it's all different. Jake Carroll says, make sure you stretch before the walk and take a hot shower to relax your muscles. Good luck, big dog. Yeah, I'm certainly going to stretch before and after. Merlin's going to give my legs a massage and everything. Hopefully, these are going to be real small hotels and pension houses we're going to stay in. Surely they've got hot water, I hope. But hopefully they got a swimming pool. If nothing else, I'm going to put my feet in cold ice water, if nothing else. Terry Price said, Cal, what are your subscriber numbers? Okay, wait. I have been with you since 2019. I haven't tuned in as much. I'm approaching 51,000 subscribers, and I'm thankful for that, but really, only a smidgen of those people really follow you, man, Those numbers, I don't really know what subscriber numbers really mean. That 51,000 people know I'm here, because they surely don't watch the videos. But I'm thankful, Timothy, and thank you for your support. Actually, you didn't start following me in 2019. I didn't start to 2020. I know a lot of times we get our dates mixed up. Yeah, I came on YouTube in 2010, but Sunshine Shoulder started August of 2020. Anonymous 65 says, someone trailing you in a car. She's going to be on a motorcycle, Maryland. She's always going to be 10 kilometers ahead of me. That way I'll know how far I'm walking. But yeah, we've got that set up. It was like that. It was the same way when I did my walk, my 80-mile walk. They always stayed 10 miles ahead. And then when I caught up with them, if I needed anything or if it was anything that they need to tell me or whatever it was. I love it. John says, I did that, Cal, but I traveled with a Filipina, so I trusted her. Golden Gate says, Calvin, have you thought of establishing the Sunshine Shoulders tennis tournament maybe once a year with a celebration at night? Actually, I had a Sunshine Shoulders tennis tournament here in St. Carlos City. I did. I don't know. Was that last year or the year before? 2021? No, it was 2022. Remember September? Yeah, I did it last year. It was a good turnout. We're having a meet and greet September 28th right there in Center Mall at Mr. C Outdoor Restaurant. Lee King says, good to see you still doing what you do best, Cal. Lee King from Pasananca. Hey, thank you, brother. No, Pangansanan. And I've got a friend from there. She married an American. They're still together. Her father has some type of shrimp farm or something. Yeah, that's good. Yes. And then she's going to, if anybody's ahead of me that may be wondering what I'm doing, Marilyn's going to be able to talk to them and let them know I don't mean any harm. I'm not some CIA spy or something. I'm just walking to Dumageddon. This JM guy, I'm leaving you on here, man, because you want your 5 minutes of fame, but I don't owe you any explanation. I don't owe you any answers, okay? I don't need any validation from people. I'm doing this for myself. You live your life, buddy, okay? And I live mine, but tread carefully, okay? Because if not, you will be banished from this channel. Hey, W Secrets of Success, thanks for that super chat. He said, Cal, the checklist items for the walk are what? Well, my hat, for sure, my sunglasses, my sunscreen, of course, my hydration kit. I've got, what do they call it? Pure Sweat? I got Gatorade and Pure Sweat. It's like this drink over here that replenishes the ions and stuff in your body more than water. I'm going to have the water only to cool me down when I need that. Of course, good shoes and socks, good dry fit. And of course, I've got a stick. Now, I don't have a wooden stick, which is what I want, because that metal stick looks too much like a weapon. I don't want to get in trouble. But then I got a few snacks. W Secrets to Success. I'm prepared. I'm ready. Matthew Dean said, Cal, what shoes are you wearing? Have you tried Brooks? I did, but I couldn't find any Brooks, so we're going with the Nike Zoom X, man. These things are really, really comfortable. But I'll tell you what, I would have much rather preferred to have the Brooks, but these are perfect for what I need, really, the color and everything, because I'm going to start out at basically pitch black. It's pitch black at 4:30. But I do have the Merrell shoes too, the waterproof, just in case. And I forgot W Secrets of Success. I've got the raincoat. I forgot about it yesterday. Just in case. I have it with me. Because it's the rainy season here, and it may or may not. Yeah, he said, JM, I don't think Calvin needs validation. He's a positive dude. Yeah, like I said, I let him hang around. He's always got something smart to say because he's nothing but an invisible profile. Okay, I'll buy you ice cream later. Hey, Patrick Blackrock P. Money says, I wonder what the weather will be like in Cebu and Davao next month to November. I don't really know. It's not going to be too bad, to be honest with you. You're going to get some rain, though. But for the most part, it's going to be hot. Thank you, Lee King, for that super sticker. Yeah. Okay, here's something that's good. He's telling the truth. He said the Joan 47 says, Juilliard to Tanhai is rough open highway, 30 kilometers with no trees and shade. Good luck. Well, I rode that place many times. There seems to be some shade. Now remember, I'm going to be walking, John 47. I'm not going to be in a motorcycle or car, so I can get closer to those shades, but I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Okay. A W Secrets to Success blog. Thanks for the super chase. So what about compression socks? I won't need those. Now, Jeffrey Tatter was sending me some special socks, but it doesn't look like his package is going to make it. I'm preparing without that package because it went into that black hole, guys. When you mail something to the Philippines, and anybody who's ever did it will tell you, once it gets to Manila and they'll have us in customs, it goes into a black hole. And it all of a sudden it just come out, and one day I'll get a message, hey, your package is here. But it arrived in Manila from Japan August 31st. So, I'm not going to give up. Hopefully, we may be able to do, maybe get it, but I don't think so. Yeah, I've got a not only reflective, but my shirt, I'm going to show you, all my colors are really, really bright for in the morning. I'm walking against the traffic.
You're disturbing me.
Thank you, Michael Alexander, for the super chat. He says, we support this walk, Brother Cal. Man, I really, really appreciate you, man. Any help, support, encouragement, because I'm not worried about getting my old man wake-up call. This is what I've been getting some anonymous that say, yeah, you're going to get your old man wake-up call. Well, you never know what you can do unless you try. You're probably somewhere sitting on a couch somewhere, 30 pounds overweight, lonely, depressed. So you see somebody out here living their best life and you want to throw a few darts from behind an invisible profile. Go ahead if it makes you feel like a man. But a real man to get out here and walk part of the way with me. Jeffrey Tatter says, just check the customs. The package just started moving again. Scratch my head. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you, Jeffrey. It goes into that black hole and then it just reappears out of nowhere. That's the Filipino postage system over here. Lost Soul, what's going on? Patrick Blackrock P. Money says, have you planned the logistics of using the bathroom on your route to the Duma? Well, that's one reason why I did that walk 2 weeks ago, to get an idea. Now, 22 kilometers, I used the bathroom twice. One was in a sugarcane field, and, well, they both were in sugarcane fields. Away from the highway, people can't see me. I'm not going to eat a lot of food. Now, we'll have some bananas, but I don't want anything where I think I can make the 45 kilometers without doing number 2. Number 1 is not going to be a problem. But number 2, now that may be, if something like that comes down the pike, I don't know, man. But I don't believe. Hey, lad, thank you for that super chase. Who wants to match me? I know Michael Alexander will. Thank you, lad Makata. I really appreciate it. Water the plants. No heavy meals before you walk. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Thank you, the poor man's passport guy. He says, walking with you in spirit. Thanks for that super chat. He's back in the gym. He's 62, I believe he told. He's back in the gym. I just didn't come over here to sit around and die, guys. I promise you I didn't. I want to live. I want to live today. I want to live. It's all about the quality of life. He said, Gerald Stepak says, you walking with your phone so you can call Maryland if you have any issue. Absolutely. The problem, Gerald, is the signal out there. Once we get a certain area, that signal's going to go, right? Not all the way. Yeah, just a little. So right now, that's the plan. He said, drink watermelon juice during the walk. He says, I'm rooting for you, yoga, on your upcoming fight for the passport bros. Oh, yeah? What's he doing? What kind of fight he's got going for the passport bros? I've been seeing a lot of videos out about, I won't do those videos, guys, but I mean, y'all find them interesting, but I told you over and over, it's a no topic. About being black in the Philippines. It's cringy to me, but hey, if that's what y'all like, go ahead, man. I'm telling you, that's not an issue, man, okay? Cal Dedman says, good luck with your walk. Thank you. He said, pickle juice helps. Okay, 3/30/2024, yoga fight for Thailand. I mean, what does he mean? Who's he going to fight? I don't get it. Hey, okay, yeah. Is it some kind? Is it a real fight? Or are you going to bat with us on some type of issue? Because I don't keep up too much with what's going on in Thailand, but I do have an issue with Thailand bloggers. No one ever gives the 360 on Thailand. It's always the sugar stuff. We need the nitty gritty on Thailand, guys. Stop cheating people about Thailand over there. Okay, boxing. Okay. Oh, wow. This guy must be a tough guy, man. If you're going to fight that Muay Thai, is that what that is? Stephen Elliott said, Cal, you sleeping in motels. I am. Whatever we can find, from here to Dumaguete is not a lot of fancy places. But they're going to give me a chance to, shit, shower, and shave, basically, is what it is. Okay. He says a boxing match against a guy who, I don't know if I got a lollipop in there, who constantly degrading passport bros. Oh, that should be interesting. Well, I'm going to tell you that. Those type of matches get a lot of views, man. Of course, you're going to do it live, right? There's going to be a lot of people watching that. Tony Smith says, agree that the passport bro thing is tiring. A lot of us had passports and been traveling overseas for over 40 years. Yeah, I think it's just, the word of the day. That's really all it is. I don't think they mean anything bad. I still don't know what it represents. Wait for a second, guys. There is no more lollipops. Yeah, do you want a chocolate? There's no lollipop. It's at the store. Sorry, Charlie. Yeah, I think this passport thing It's just a bunch of guys loosely knit, you know, going to different countries, making videos. That's really all I've seen. Now, what I would suggest is that they pick a spot, Thailand, Philippines, somewhere, and have a passport bro reunion. But nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about doing stuff like that. That would be something. You know, sort of like my meet and greets, but just passport bros from all over. Just you consider yourself a passport bro, meeting up somewhere. You know, I really don't know. Booby has a sweet tooth. No, she loves them damn lollipops. She's addicted to them. W says, do you follow any U.S. sports like football, basketball, and TV there? I do. Let me show you something. Hold on. A friend of mine, he's a good friend of mine, by the way. He gave me this. If you don't have that, you know, that's what that is. That's that Fire Stick. And this thing is programmed with everything, guys, in it. I can watch it all. I'm going to watch y'all's favorite son on Saturday. Well, I won't be able to watch it. Deion Sanders. The new, you know, the new Prince. Everybody. Yeah. W Secret Success. Thanks for that super chaser. Cow number 2 in the cornfield. Look before you squat. Yeah, well, I don't know if there's any cornfields, but you're right about them sugar cane fields. Oh, no. He said, Ken says, would it be better to walk at night, Cal, make it a covert operation? It would be too dangerous, Ken. At night, it was the bad guys come out at night. Honestly. Gerald says, the new young Black American traveler seems to need to talk about their experience being Black in. Okay, it's a shame they got to do it. I see it as a testament to the psychological baggage from life in the USA. I don't know. The last video I saw was about living abroad. He's not even Black. I think he's Afghanistan or something, but he's saying the Black experience in the Philippines. I'm like, well, I guess he would know better than anybody else. And he's just interviewing Black guys on the street. But then there's another guy, you know, what's it like being Black in the Philippines? And I'm like, oh, guys, stop. I know y'all want views, but damn. Paul says, Calvin, you are successful here in the Philippines. Having a family is happiness. You have more than enough, bro. Yeah, I am happy, man, to be honest with you. I'm as happy now as I've ever been. I mean, things have really fallen in place, but remember, I did a lot of hard work for that, too. Nobody handed me anything. You know, it has nothing to do with this YouTube channel. I'm talking about before that. You got to have some courage, man. First of all, you just have to know, you have to be honest with yourself and know that, you know, hey, I need a change. It's not working, man. You know, what they call insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting different results. Pretty soon, man, you know, to me, an excuse is just a lie, really. It's just an easy way to lie to yourself. I didn't have a plan B, really. Hey, Don Ridgway, my homeboy from Kentucky. I believe he lives in Texas now. Spaces and places out there say, hey, Calvin, the passport bros, Black ones at least, are meeting up and having events. Oh, yeah, well, good. I haven't heard any about any. I mean, well, damn, if you have one in the Philippines, let me know so I can come. I'm over here. Y'all act like the Sunshine Show is invisible. A lot of these guys, they come in town, the passport bros and stuff, they don't even hit me up. I guess they think I'm too old, but I'm not, man. Jam Silver says, you got this walk, bro. Thank you. He said, plenty of rice fields, though, but hell, but the rice fields are too small. They can see you. I love the chime. Lee King says, I cannot understand what the passport bro get out of causing problems between some Asian and Western women. Yeah, that's, see, that's to generate views. And I don't even think those are passport bros. Those are just people trying to get views on YouTube. Remember, YouTube is pushing a lot of junk, man. And that's really what you see. I did a short video today. I'm talking about the YouTube version of the Philippines and the real life version of the Philippines. If you look at the YouTube version, man, I tell you, you're going to be fooled. Yeah, I'm going monk mode today and of course, tomorrow. Kamal says repetitive behavior. TJ Johnson says, I think the young black travelers talk about that because as a young black traveler, you didn't have a lot of content on the subject matter not too long ago. Not every person had the military to help. Yeah. I mean, I don't knock people for doing that, but I'm just saying there's a lot of, being black in the Philippines videos out here, man. And I'm just saying it's not um, an issue for people who want to know. They always ask about that. And I say it's not an issue, really. I mean, it's 2023. I wouldn't be here this long if it was going to be an issue. But a lot of people who are doing the videos aren't black. Like, they're just doing it for views, but, it's okay. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, he said, W says, YouTube keeps sending me other Philippine vloggers on my homepage saying in small letters they're related videos. Yeah, they're doing that. But what YouTube is doing, see, they're selling views now. And a guy, the Philippines is in full effect. He messaged me one time. He said, Cal, he said, what do you think about this? I'm thinking about buying views from YouTube. And I was like, man, YouTube is not selling views. I said, don't do that. I said, because the YouTube algorithm will recognize that it's not coming from, regular sources and they'll penalize you. But I'd be damned. I had to give him an apology. YouTube is selling views. So what they're doing is the algorithm's constantly changing. Okay. And some people like me, which I don't think I deserve it. They've hit me hard. They really hit me hard. They've basically taken me off the scene, really. The only people are seeing me now are my base. I mean, but they don't realize that my channel is bigger than views. It's not about the views with me. We got a damn community. This is a damn movement here. If they only knew that. A lot of these guys, they got more subscribers, more viewers, man, but they don't have a following. People don't come and see them. They don't get enthusiastic about meeting them and, but that's what it's all about. So YouTube is all about the money, of course. They're going to push that stuff that, where people's clicking on it. Dale Littlefield says, where are you going to recuperate when you get to Duma? I'm coming to the boulevard first, Dale, and then I may stay in Heidi's cabin for one night, and then I'm going to Sicky Hall. I've got an apartment in Sicky Hall. This is my last month, so I'm going to spend about a week to recuperate there. But I wanted some expats to meet me there, okay? Hey, Dad Master Ricky said, what's going on, Cal? Did you get that second pair of shoes? I did. Here they are, the Nike Zoom X. These things are really, look at this. I mean, they're really, I can, 8,595 pesos, but I've been breaking them in. Herbert Williams says it's not about whether you're black, white, or Asian. It's your character that will decide, and finances that will decide whether Filipinos like you or not. That's true, man. You know, that has a lot of truth to it. But you know, people just want to know, and you know, it's a good video, okay, um, to make if you want views because people need validation. It's like they want to know, hey, black people accepted over there. We're accepted all around the world, really, except in America. Hell, W Secrets to Success. Thanks for the super chat. Said YouTube using AI to make money. Facebook did the same thing. It's true. It's true. I don't think the little man on YouTube is going anywhere, though. We're not going anywhere because we're the ones who generate a lot of the views. It's like the small businesses in America. He said, "Can you see me now?" What do you mean? I don't understand. What do you mean? Can I see your comments? Oh, wow. He says, so you know the vlogger Jules who woke up paralyzed? I didn't. I don't know him. I didn't hear about this. Is he okay? What do you mean he woke up paralyzed? Happy Man 6920 says, vloggers like you, Shane, and McHone Denise, you're too real and will always be hassled on YouTube. Yeah, I don't think YouTube likes my message, man. I mean, I'm dumbfounded. I just can't believe it. The junk that they're pushing out there, they just like, they've washed their hands of me. Um, but I don't care. I'm not going to give up. Like I said, it's bigger than views, man. My channel's bigger than views now. But I'm just kind of, you know, it'll discourage the new man when that happens because I see a lot of new channels now. It's going to be harder and harder to get monetized. We have to help each other. And of course, people don't do that anymore. I try to bring people on and let them introduce themselves in the channels because if not, they're going to be out there in the universe for a long, long time before YouTube will recognize them. Okay, Douglas, it says, I see you in Sicky at your apartment. I'll be renting it when you leave. Oh, man. Douglas Jordan. That's a good place, by the way. Free Wi-Fi, electric, everything comes with it, man. I just didn't spend enough time there to make it work. And then when Booby started going to school, that really sealed the deal for me. But there's a few other options I have right in San Juan. People have approached me and asked me. And, you know, I don't know. He said, we're accepted damn near everywhere but the U.S. See, that's your problem. Too much truth telling. That's funny, isn't it? Elliot says, Calvin is a local news channel recognizing your walk. No. You know, no, but, you know, that's not why I'm doing it, but they have too much else going on over here, Elad. Than my walk. But one thing I will say about Filipino channel, I mean news, they will cover feel good stories, which are getting harder and harder to find in the Western media. Dad Master Ricky says, I have a bright shirt like that for motorcycles that says, can you see me now on the back? Yeah, I got an orange shirt just like that. Okay, says, Jules is a friend of Paul and Mark's. He's been paralyzed 20 days now, can't move. They don't know what happened. Jules in the Philippines blog. I'm about to look that up. Gerard Gillespie, sorry, Gerard Gillespie. He says YouTube is owned by people that make money off the vision, and you're selling truth and love. Of course, you're going to be downgraded by the algorithm. Yeah, I mean, it just happened like boom, all of a sudden. I'm off there. People saying, "Man, I don't see your videos anymore. I got my notification on, and I'm just not seeing anything." I was like, "Oh well." Richie Red W says it's mostly Americans that are raising questions about race in the Philippines. When you leave America, just leave that behind. I mean, that there are other black people who visit the Philippines besides black Americans. Yeah, that's true. But you have to understand here in the Philippines, if you're black, they just think you're from Africa, really. You know, I don't think it's never been an issue with me. Okay. That's just how it is. It's never been. That's why I wouldn't make a video, because if it were an issue, I'd make a video. Or if it was something that I experienced and I think it's important, but I'm trying to leave all that behind too, Richie Red W. You know, but evidently y'all think it's important. You know, Mopar says, keep pushing out the great information. People will find you. I tell everyone I know that's interested in getting off the hamster wheel to tune into your channel. Thank you so much, Mopar. See, that's the only thing really that's keeping me alive is my base. And that's why it's important for YouTube channels to have a base, to try to establish a base. Otherwise, man, if you put your future in the hands of YouTube, my God, you're going to be in trouble, man. Because they're not looking at content anymore. They don't care what the content is. They're looking at who's punching on that. How many people are punching on that? How many people are liking it? How many are watching it? So if you got that foolish stuff, see, YouTube's going back to the way it used to be in the beginning, where a lot of clickbait's going to start showing up again, guys, because they're not looking at content. They're just looking at the popular videos. Gotta love the Philippines says, good bloggers to be left-wing, tree-hugging, vegan, political correct robots. Have a great day, mate. I'm just on my lunch break here, Mark. I believe you. That's my buddy from Australia. Yeah, I'm just going to keep doing me. TJ Johnson said, laugh my ass off, Calvin. A returning OFW from Australia came and introduced himself. This floor is like 15% occupied, and assumed I was from Nigeria. You've heard my voice, man. What Nigerian do I sound like? Yeah, well, see, they all think I'm from Nigeria, because let me tell you a funny story. In 2010, I'm living in Cebu, and I see a young lady, and she says, where are you from, Nigeria? I'm like, well, why do you think I'm from Nigeria? Because I said, Filipinos are from Philippines, Japanese are from Japan, Chinese from China. I said, so I guess she thought by me being a Negro, I was from Nigeria. I don't know. It was funny to me, but that's where they think I'm from. They don't know anywhere else in Africa but Nigeria. When I went down to Mindanao in 2009, they thought I was from Nigeria. Gerald says, I wonder if these subscribers that are not getting notifications have set their bell to notify them for all posts. They have. But I've had people email me and say, Calvin, you're not even coming up on my feed. It's the algorithm that controls what you see, who you see. Unless most people don't just go into search and put something in there. A lot of times it's what's on their feed. It's the same as in Facebook and all that. They're following you. They know who you watch, so they'll put that Sunshine Shoulders followers watch this video too, or something like that, right? Yeah, see, he's telling the truth. He said, press the like button, guys. this is what the algorithm's picking up on. You know, if you make you can make the most profound video, guys. Some of the best videos don't have any views. Yeah, because, well, see, they don't know that they're just looking at you from the outside. I love the chime. They're not looking. They're not waiting till you say anything. You say, yeah, Nigerians are everywhere. They are, but they think I'm from Nigeria. I guess, you know, because I'm a Negro, so I guess Negroes are from Nigeria. He said things going good. TJ says the Ghanaians, Tanzanians, they all think you're Kenya, huh? Yeah, but it's not even that anymore. If I was smart, see, I don't follow the trend. That's the problem with me. Because now Deion Sanders is the trend. So if look on your feed, it's full of Deion Sanders. You can just make a video, say Deion Sanders farted this morning, okay, and you're going to get 10,000 views. I won't do that though. I'm not chasing views, but that's how it works now. If you want views, see what's trending. Okay, remember that passport bro, Asian women versus black women was trending for a while. You see all those videos. Now it's Deion Sanders. It's like you can't say anything about him. They're going to make a video about it, and it's going to get 100,000 views. He said, Cal, remember no boom boom before the walk. Yep, did you tell Merlin that? Irwin says, hey, Cal, what's your plan when your legs cramp up? Well, they're not going to cramp up. You know, but if they are, remember, I told Merlin she's going to be 10 kilometers ahead of me, and she should know about the first time I get to her, first time I reach her, she's going to know how long it should take me to reach her the next time. If I'm not there in a decent time, she's going to circle back. But my legs aren't going to cramp up. I'm going to stay hydrated. I've got powder for my socks. I've even got something that you guys told me about, and it works too. It's this moleskin. I already tried it. This is for the walk. This stuff's expensive, man. Y'all didn't tell me that. These little, okay, I got 3 of these in a pack. Was 850 pesos. Maybe because I'm over here in the Philippines, but it works. But yeah, my legs aren't going to cry. He said, Happy Man 6920 said, yeah, Shine, Jules can only move his neck and head. Wow. All happened within 48 hours. Sands and wife are moving him around. He's a good dude. Check it out. I'm going to have to check that out. He said, let Deion Sanders cook. Have y'all seen that schedule that's coming up? You guys are crazy. Y'all ain't even looking at the schedule. I wonder if 6 and 6 is going to keep people excited. Yeah. I heard about the brick lady. But see, this is what YouTube is pushing. That's why that can happen. That's why, this is the stuff that Facebook is pushing, social media is pushing. Where a lady showed, the lady had it's from what I was been reading, it was an allergic reaction. She told everybody some man hit her in the face, and she collected all this money through the GoFundMe. She's lucky if she gets that money, because if GoFundMe gets a whiff that she's scamming people, they'll freeze that money. Mopar says, yeah, I'm sick of Prime all over my feeds and all over my social media. Yeah, it's like, that's what they're pushing, guys. It's a trend. All you got to do, if you're a new YouTuber out there and you're trying to build your channel, you're trying to get views, follow the trends. I don't do it. But I'm saying if you want it, it's a quick way for you to get up there. Make a video about YouTube. One guy made a video. Okay, no matter what the opposing coach said something about Dion. He really wasn't talking about his mother, but the video was he's talking about Dion's mother, and now it's got like 50-something thousand views, and the guy's just sitting there showing the press conference of the Colorado State coach saying that my mother taught me that when I talk to people to take off my hat and take off my glasses. Okay, you get 50,000 views for that. Yeah. See, I'm gonna stay true to myself. I'm not gonna follow that stuff, man. Yeah, Larry Francisco says all the members need to hit the subscriber button again, then click the bell icon and click all in order to get notified always. But thank you, Larry. Let's see if that'll work. Well, I don't know if YouTube, gets this deep, but it could be, I was reading where they could be auditing me. When they audit you, your views drop off and everything like that. They could be auditing, because a lot of these channels, they're buying subscribers, they're buying views, which I would never do. But that's what so they could be doing that. But he says, hey, Cal, could it be that YouTube stop putting you out there to see if you can still keep working to keep your base? Maybe if you keep putting out great content, they may promote you again. Well, I'm going to do that anyway, but it's just their algorithm. That's all. That's all it is. And right now, the Philippine genre is so saturated, guys. You don't understand. I think that, they're only letting so many people win in this arena now. They're saying, hey, there's too many people over there. We're rewarding too many people in the Philippine arena. I'm just thinking that's what they're doing because it's saturated now. I mean, it just is. And you can't stop people. Everybody has a YouTube. All of you guys have a YouTube channel. You just haven't uploaded any content. But that's all a YouTube channel is. You got a YouTube profile. Just take a video and upload it. Then there you go. But now it's a lot. And most of the videos are, I've been in the Philippines a month. What do we like about it? See, it's just a lot of that. Yeah, he said Dr. Shows is making bank. He is. He says, I'm wondering if W Secret Success says, I'm wondering if Jules got poisoned by someone or maybe he got stung. Look, what we least expect is what gets us over here. And that's usually mosquitoes. Maybe he got hit by a mosquito over here. That could be it. I wouldn't try to talk on it. Yeah, he said, Tim West says, from what I gather, that Brick Lady was scamming people for money and blaming black men for not protecting her. That bump on her face was from an allergic reaction. That's what I heard. Yeah, she was up to 41,000. But I'm telling you, if they get a whiff that she's scamming, they'll freeze that money. She won't be able to get it. So she better get it now. And then they'll have, but see, here's the trend. She was trending. So all you had to do to get views was make a video about her. There's plenty of them on there. They'll have the GoFundMe for her over here. Then the GoFundMe of the black man who got killed. He was a father protecting his, protecting a woman against her abusive ex. And he gets killed. And his GoFundMe was like 9,000. And hers was 41,000 or whatever it was. So it's all those type of videos going around now. They're talking about this lady. Mr. X said this guy, Scuba X, left his Filipino holding the bag. Not sure why I got all those notifications, but wow. Well, see, if that's the story, I smell a rat with that story. That woman's too happy all of a sudden. One day she's crying, now she's happy, and I don't know enough about it. I really don't care, but remember, you're only going to hear one side of that story. Okay. But when I look at her videos, I can't look at them. I'm like, lady, you're not being real. Okay. That's just what I get. And then I saw where the Philippine Annex, they had a whole live stream about it. I wouldn't do that, but they were making some valid points. They were thinking the same thing I was thinking. And I only looked at one video where she's crying and, oh, he left us. And then the next video, it's a damn birthday party. And I'm like, wow, look, you sure changed, because, y'all don't understand what goes on these channels, man. Raymond Walker says you have to be consistent in putting out content. If you only put out 1 or 2 videos a week, the algorithm will punish you. Well, hell, I put out one every day. Yeah, we all heard about it, but I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe anything these women are saying. Okay, because remember, you could be that man. I already told y'all, how many times I told y'all that I was going to hang that over your head. If you break up with them, they're going to get you. They're very revengeful, depending on the situation. They're either going to get you blacklisted, deported, or arrested for something you didn't do. They're going to accuse you of doing something stupid. That's what it sounds like to me. Now, the men on her channel are coming to her rescue. Like I told you, we're the biggest feminists over here. We empower women more than any feminist organization on the planet. That's why they're not over here. They're saying, hell, them guys are doing a great job themselves. We've lifted her up. We're doing what the courts are doing over there. We got to be careful, because you don't know the story. You're never going to know that whole story. He said, walking for life alone is one of the greatest reasons, brother. I'm with you on that. Yeah. He said, I ain't got to worry about me in a damn Somalia, in no damn Somalia at any point. Maybe some Somalia land, no Somalia though. But I tell you, them Somali women are beautiful, man. The first time I ever went to Las Vegas, we flew from Louisville, Kentucky to Minnesota, then from Minnesota to Vegas. Well, hell, every woman working behind the counter in that Minnesota airport was from Somalia. Man, they're beautiful. He said, yeah, something fishy about that. It always is, But, she put that video up there and got a lot of views. And she's going to get a lot of support. There's a lot of people who want to take his place. They already seen that the man's got a baby well, no, I don't know if that's his baby or not. But they want to follow him. They want what he's already had. And somebody's going to do it. Yeah, Sims to the rescue. Well, this is true, he's saying. He says some bloggers are oversaturated with too many videos and the information is repetitive. Because, okay, if you see, okay, remember we're in the Philippines, okay, here's what works. It's the same way, remember in America when everybody was starting those janitorial services, lawn care services, barber shops. If you can do it, then I'm going to do it. If I see you doing it and you're having a little success, I'm going to do it. It's the same way with the Philippine genre. They see these channels like Man, Old Dog, Philippine P, different ones, and they see, oh man, they're getting a lot of views, they're getting a lot of notoriety. I'm going to do it. And they do it, But after a while, the Philippines remember the Philippines is the stars, not me or anybody else. And some of them bloggers who left here and went somewhere else, and it was crickets, only to come back and get their channel restarted. Because people are really, really interested in the Philippines. A lot of people will never make it over here, but they just want to see the videos. It's popular. But the algorithm recognizes that too. And they saying we gotta just quit rewarding anybody. And I got caught up in it. But I'm here to stay. Happy Man 6920 says, yeah, Shan, I don't trust what Rufina says on her videos either. You are correct. Jolly happy one day, next day she sing the blues better than BB King. You know, and I'm not knocking her. I'm just telling you what I saw. Because I had never heard of the Scuba Shelf or any of that stuff. Somebody, remember the other day, they kept telling me about the story, so I clicked on YouTube. And she said, oh, he left us and blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that, right? And I can't do this, I can't do that. So I said, okay, well, let me see this next. The very next day, it's her birthday party. Her smile is this big. And she just looks like a different woman. And I know for a fact from dealing with Philippines, they're never going to tell the whole story. Okay. These women know that they can get the bag online. They're getting the bag. How many times I got to tell you about having the True channel on my live stream? They gave so much money that YouTube cut off the damn super chat. One guy gave so much money, they cut it off because they thought he was some kind of bot, I guess. He just kept giving 200, 200, 200 to the point where he said, Calvin, they won't let me give anymore. I said, you damn fool. Quit sending them girls all that money. They're not going to get it anyway. YouTube gets half of it. These women know they can get the bag online. All they got to do is show a little skin. You know, talk about the same stupid stuff. Okay, I was watching a video. I didn't watch it. It came on my screen. Here's the name of the video, by the way. How Filipinos feel about men going down, right? 600-something thousand views. I'm like, wow. And it's just two women there in bikinis, and they're saying, two Filipinos answer naughty questions. And 600,000. But that's what, that's what y'all like. So, hey, I don't blame them. Yeah, she said she's out for blood. She even reported Scuba Shelf to the authorities. She turned from little Bo Peep to the big bad wolf. Oh, yeah, he said, how's the legs and ankles feeling? Man, I'm here today. I'm not going out anywhere. I can't take a chance. I'm going to lay in the bed and just relax, man. Make sure I'm hydrated because I've got to get up at about 3:30 in the morning. I'm going to be on the road at 4:30. He said, go to Djibouti instead of Somalia if you must go. Many Somalia are the Great Lakes region. He said, true, I remember that. Yeah, it's like these women, they know they can get the bag. And they're getting the bag. I don't blame them. Harold Till said they together probably counting the cash and smiling. I wouldn't put it past them, I tell you. I would not put it past. It's been done before because they figured it out. Okay? They figured it out how much we love Filipinos, and, we're giving away millions and millions of pesos to these women who have not earned it. They don't deserve it. Okay? We're giving it to them for no other reason than just being foolish. Harrison H says, I made the mistake being a simp for my Filipina. Gave her too much power. I wasn't emptying my pockets, but I was treating her too much like a princess. How do I take it back? Well, hell, it's too late. When you let that, because remember the video I made, what you won't do, she knows 10 other foreigners are going to do it. Okay? We're our own enemy out here. We won't, but remember this train's been moving for a long, long time. It's picked up speed. And if you step out in front of that trying to stop it, it's going to run you over. It's best that you get out of the way and start all over. Okay? You get in front of that train, it's going to run you over, man. It's picked up too much speed. Just like we look at them as being easy, they look at us as being easy. They know all they got to do is put another profile on that damn, or reactivate that profile they got rid of when they met you. And it's going to be 20 other men sending money and trying to come over here. And yeah, don't think if me and Merlin didn't break up now, one of you guys will be knocking on that door, man. You don't have to do that, though. It's enough women over here for everybody. But we're just too thirsty, man. It's like, what in the world are you doing? What are you guys doing? We made the woman the prize over here. When she don't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out, you the damn prize. You've got the royal flush over here. How many times I got to tell you? They flipped the script on you. The dating sites have flipped the script, but I try to flip it back to try to give you the real nitty gritty to tell you what's going on. Y'all won't listen. Y'all come over here, you sleepwalking, doing the same stuff, man, over and over and over. Millions and millions and millions of pesos before you ever even see the woman. It's a story, it's a recurring theme. So now the women are saying, and this, imagine, okay, now this is all through the pandemic. There wasn't many Filipino channels. There wasn't many women on the channel. They saw other channels like Man and different ones growing. They was like, if they can do it, let me do it. How much better if I did it? And now the floodgates is open. Women over here driving new motorcycles, got houses and lots, and you still over there. A friend of mine from Australia, he's in the bed with one of y'all's woman while she's talking to y'all on the damn phone. You know, he's down in the bushes, hiding in the bushes. Y'all sitting there talking to the woman on the phone. She's trying her best to keep a straight face. You know, this is the type of stuff that's going on now over here. It's crazy, man. It's never going back to being the same. It'll take 1,000 years to go back. But I tried to tell you, I got out of the way of that train. It's too late for me to help you. Okay? I'm just going to let you know it's too late for me to help you, man. You guys have gone crazy, man. Got sent 20 million pesos over here. He still ain't came to the Philippines yet. No, they didn't get demonetized. No. I'm saying that when I had them on my live stream, before they were monetized, I said, hey, you know, the minute I said this, it went crazy. I said, whatever money we get on the live stream, I'm going to give half of it to them because, you know, I'm trying to help them get established. The minute I said that, man, it blew up. If you think I'm playing, go back and watch it. I wouldn't lie about something like that. This guy just kept on pushing. Boom, boom, boom. The most live. I've never had another video that even comes near that. Live streams. Usually my live streams get the most like $100 or something, right? This thing was at 1,000, maybe more. Yeah. That's all she said. But the name of the video is what Filipinos think of me when they go down. Now, if I made a video like that, you know what would happen, right? They would deport me, you know, because if I really, you know, a guy asked me a question. He said, is there anything off limits for Filipinos in the bedroom, right? I was going to make a video about it. I said, no, I bet not do that. They would deport me for being honest and open about it. The short answer is no. There is nothing off limits. But the real answer is, I don't know. I can't speak for all Filipinos. I've only dealt with a handful of them over here, and nothing was off the table, but I'm not some weirdo. I don't want some woman licking my behind and all that stuff that some of these young guys are into. They're into that stuff. Licking the booty and all that stuff. Hey, thank you, Lilibet. Take channel. No, they're into that stupid stuff. Licking booty. What's licking booty? It's licking booties, opening up your crack cheeks and licking your butthole. Yes. Some men like that. I heard about this when I was younger, man. I promise you, I was in my 20s, and one of my friends like, yeah, I let her lick my booty. I'm like, why would you do that? It feels good, man. You should try it. No, I'm not gonna try it. Okay, EC Buano says, what up, Cal? Best to you and yours. Scuba Chef is a friend of Gio's in the Philippines. Like I said, I never heard of him, and you know, it just kind of, just the red flags went up everywhere, and ladies just crying her heart out. Then the next day, she had a birthday party. I'm like, wow, that was quick. Of course, I'd be removed. I couldn't do that. I surely wouldn't have 600,000 subscribers. But yeah, he says, what happened with Steve Harvey's wife? A lot of YouTubers out here labeling him a simp. This is another trend that was going on. All you had to do was make a video about his situation. You know, they don't realize, hell, he's 66 years old. I mean, okay, he's got a lot of money. Okay, but his woman, hell's old. You know, who wants an old woman like that? If I'm 66 and I'm worth 400 million, I'm gonna have a damn yacht full of beautiful women. I want one woman. Mark Angel says you're correct about the Philippines being oversaturated with bloggers. I've seen so many forest camp blogs. I'm sick of going there. I've never been there. Yeah, sometimes it can be um, detrimental. It's turned against the Philippines. Okay, a lot of people feel the same way you're feeling, but that's why there's a YouTube version of the Philippines, and then there's a real life version of the Philippines, which is so much better than the YouTube version. I say don't go by somebody else's word, man, or nobody else's. Don't let somebody else's story, Mark, discourage you from coming over here. Come over here, man. You're going to get something totally different. You're not going to see that stuff, man. You create your own story. He said, watch out for the next pack. Yeah, they're over there for sure, but they'll come over here. But see, the next pack is somebody who hasn't come to the Philippines. I don't know what you would call some guy who would come over here just to follow in your footsteps and be with your ex. That wouldn't be an ex. That wouldn't be a next pack. I'd have to come up with another name for that, Jacob. The next pet is the one who waits for you to bring your woman back to your country. Okay, he wants the next man's woman. He doesn't want to, he probably doesn't have a passport. He's certainly not going to make that 20-hour flight over here. He doesn't have to visit the family. He doesn't have to pay for anything. All he's waiting on is your relationship to go wrong so he can slide in there. Man, I used to be at barbecues with him all the time. I'd just be looking at him like, you don't know nothing about the Philippines. They're always talking about what they heard about the Philippines, but these guys have never been to the Philippines before. But they're on the dating sites. They want a Filipina, but they don't go to do all the things that we have to go through. They wait for you to do all of that. He wants the next man's woman. He said, Calvin, you do know there's different types. Some want a lady like yours and some want your lady. Yeah. I mean, I understand it, but you really have to be desperate to do that. I mean, I just will not, of all the things I've ever tried to put out there in my live streams and my videos, one is you do not want to deal with a woman that's already dealt with a foreigner. You deserve better than that, because I'm going to tell you, man, we're going to make them bend over backwards. Okay. Filipinos love hard. Nothing's off the table. If you want to go behind that, you go right ahead. Okay. You're going to pay for everything he did or didn't do. She's not going to appreciate nothing that you do ever, because she's been there and done that. Take her to Boracay, she's been there. Take her to Panglao, she's been there. Take her to Palawan, she's been there. Okay? All you're going to get is a headache. Hey, TJ, thanks for the super chat. He said, by the way, he said, Starlink screwed me. No, they didn't, man. That's your man, hell, Elon Musk. You talked him up. He said, they took my 21.2 thousand 2 weeks ago. No confirmation. When I finally reached out, they claimed they never got the funds. Wow. GoTime Bank says disputing will take 15 to 45 banking days. Wow. See, that's one reason why I can't take a chance of doing that over here. Now, you're different. You're like a, what do you call them? Your job, you can work all around the world. I don't need that kind of stuff, that good of Wi-Fi. But when you're dealing with that type of stuff over here, that's one drawback. Gerald said, yeah, there are indeed a whole lot of desperate guys. We're our worst enemy. We could easily come together and help each other, but we don't. We won't do it. When we get over here, man, we go our separate ways. A lot of guys will tell you, I don't want to deal with expats and all that. He said, a simp pat. He said, so much for a Filipino sale. All they sold me was a bill of goods and a friggin' headache. Yeah. Well, let me say, no. I said Filipinos love hard. F Doom, that's a super villain. These are grown-ass women. Nobody's being taken advantage of. If anything, we're taking advantage of each other. What did John call it? Dual? He called it dual something when you take advantage of each other. Yeah, right. See, this is what Lila was saying. This is exactly right. She said some people, their comments are baseless for Filipinos. They have to come here in the Philippines so that they can know the difference. Absolutely correct. This is what I'm saying. You can't let what you see on these videos discourage you from coming to the Philippines. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it real slow. There's some intangibles about this place that you can't put on a video. You can't show on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. There's a lot of intangibles about this place that I really like. Okay? I've never been one to let anybody lead me anywhere. I don't believe you. I'm from the show me state, and I'm not even from the show me state. I'm going to go and see it for myself because I don't believe you. Hey, Confident Voice Peaks, thanks for that super chat. He said, what's up, bro? Cal, I'm at work right now on that wheel here in Singapore. I'll be in Butuan for 10 days later this month. I hate when Filipinos make moves on my girl in front of my face. Well, man, now you hit on a whole different subject, bro. I talked about this, though. Let me get this first. Let me get him, and I'm going to come back to that. Ryan, the Eden Warrior, thanks for that super chat. He said, that's why I'd rather stay single than to bring them back to the U.S. and let some bum slide in and take my girl after everything I invested in her. Been there, done that. Next time I date, I'll be living in the Philippines. See, y'all think I just be on here talking stuff, just putting it out there in the universe, babbling. I'm telling you, man, what happens all the time. I've seen it with my own eyes. And it happens all the time, man. After a while, that society over there is going to demand that she leave you. They're not going to get off her back. With all that temptation, what are you doing with that old man? Everybody's going to say it. Okay, especially her own Filipino friends over there. Girl, I got another man you can deal with over here. My husband's brother. He's a doctor and this and that. They do it over here. My buddy broke up with his girl, hell, the next week. They trying to introduce some doctor's interested in you, girl. Boom, boom. They don't give the woman time to grieve. But the society over there is going to demand that she leave you. But he's talking about Filipinos hitting on his girl in his face. It's true, guys. It's true. They do it to Maryland all the time. I mean, she only tells you after when you're at home. And that damn tricycle guy's creepy and this and that. Because they think they don't owe you that type of respect. I don't care anything about it, but that's what they do. Yeah, they'll in the gym. It don't matter, man. Wherever you are. When I was down in Zamboanga, when I was with my wife, man, he would do it all the time. I'll be looking somewhere else, and they, psh, psh, they want the number, because they think that she's, playing that boyfriend thing. See, they think she's playing that game. See, that's another one. I was going to do a video about that, but then I seen Gio talk about it. He was talking about his girlfriend had what did he say? She had another side to her or something, and he was talking about the women who have boyfriends over here behind our backs. It's big. It's a big thing over here. It's nothing new. It's nothing that's been that just came up on the scene. These women are working in cahoots with their boyfriends, and it's a game. It's a lucrative game. We're a lucrative game over here. Foreign men are, especially from the West, specifically from America. It's a very, very lucrative game, but we don't want to accept the help because they say, well, hell, listen to some man. How can you tell me what to do? I'm older than you. I've got more money than you. I got better education than you. So they don't listen. And then every time they go home, here's the man, and everything you giving to the woman, she's giving to him, I'm splitting it with him. Merlin's got a cousin. Yep, was married to a German, built a big house, everything. She's living with a Filipino man right now. Big Dog said, doing your walk, don't go out like Aaron Rodgers. Well, I wish I could with all the millions. TJ Johnson said, oh, yeah, Filipinos, they're going to catcall your girl forever, buddy. You got to just hold that L. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. Yeah, you can't get that watching from you're right. Just come over here, guys. I promise you, something's going to grab a hold of you over here, and it's not going to let you go. Okay? It did me like that. Thanks, Rand. I really appreciate your support, man. He said it's in your best interest, guys, to learn Tagalog. I know it's a pain in the ass, but it comes in handy when dealing with relationships. It's worth the time. All beside her. To be honest with you, it's going to hurt your feelings, man, but he could be right. I don't want to know it all the way. I set out to go. I was going to learn it, but then I got to thinking, man, no, I don't want to. It's going to destroy my peace over here. That's part of my peace over here. I don't know what they're saying about me. Okay? And, what I don't know won't hurt me. But, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it ain't happening to me. Whatever. How you know it ain't happening to you and you over there? Goofy, it is happening to you. He says it's not happening to me. That's what you think. Hey, Ryan, thanks for that super chase. Say you learn a lot when they don't think you know Tagalog. I try to keep them honest, but the little I know. Here's what I'll do. I always speak to them, and it shocks them. They think that you know their language when you really don't. Okay, but just if you just say just any little thing and just sit there like, yeah, I can speak your language, it keep them honest. But once they start talking, if you learn it, man, okay, it's on you because you're gonna hear a lot of stuff that you wish you didn't hear. Now, confident voice speaks. He said, bro, you talking about in the States. When I first started dating my girlfriend, her family was trying to get her to go out with her town's vice mayor. I told her I would leave her if that happened. No, I'm talking about over here. I'm not talking about in the States. I'm talking about here, confident. Voice Speaks. Thanks for that super chat. No, I'm not talking about in the States. I'm talking about over here. TJ was right. You know, you got to take that L and keep going. They're going to, you know, hit on your girl. They're going to encourage her to see other men, maybe if he's got a better future than you. Okay. Confident voices, or voice as, no, speaks. No, voice speaks. Thanks for the super chat. He said he's creepy, fat, and a butterfly. Yeah. Good thing she's with you, though, see? Because in vice mayors, they got a lot of money, they got a lot of power. And she's able to refute him and, you know, and keep him at a distance because of you. But that's not going to stop him, man. Every single day it happens, probably to me. But I don't care. At the end of the night, you know, she's sleeping in bed with me. He said, laugh my ass off. TJ said, laugh my ass off. You think they know where Philadelphia is on a map, Playboy? He's getting played, man. Those are the main guys who are getting played. Okay, these guys these internet tough guys who say, oh, it's not happening to me. It's only happening to you guys. Oh, really? Is that what you think? Because he claimed his girlfriend has a good job and a house over here. And he's never been to the Philippines. He doesn't know that what they consider a house, you don't consider a house. When me and Marilyn, before we built our house, right, we looking around because we really wanted to, well, she wanted to buy the house and lot already. I didn't. I already knew. But we looked around. There's a place not far from here. It was a house and lot, 1.2 million, right? I got there, man. I wouldn't let Curly sleep in that place. But that's what they considered a house. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry, dude. It's not a house. That's a shack and a lot. You know. But yeah. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. You're right. He says, I pray for those guys. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. Yeah. She's got a good job in a house. Or she owns a business. Really? Yeah, I'm laughing at you. He says, by the way, Cal, my previous YouTube channel was El Hover 29. Okay, I haven't been on your live for a while, but been watching the reruns. Yeah, thank you, brother. I know that you over in Singapore, man, living your best life. Hell, you right around the corner for real. Derek Castanara says, bless the ignorant. I bet she got a good job already. Yeah. But, you know, these guys, they don't understand, you know, when the woman tells them I got my own house and lot, man, there's a lot to be desired. But you can't tell them nothing. See, we're not going to listen. And I'd rather them come over here and see it for themselves. You know, but you can best believe if she's got a good job and a house over here, she's not going to be on that dating site. Okay, that's number one. Because that's one of their goals. I want a house and lot. That's every Filipino's dream who doesn't have a house and lot already. I want a house and lot. That's what I want from my man, my foreign boyfriend. I want a house and lot. You can make a whole video about that. That's what they want. So if a woman's got a house and lot already, she's not going to be on there unless she wants that visa then. There's nice looking men over here, guys, who are a lot younger than us, who actually have more money than us. See, this is the reality that I try to give y'all. Y'all don't want to take it. Every woman over here is just not sitting around waiting for you to get off a plane. But there's enough of them that you can know the difference. If a woman tells you, hey, I got a good job and a good house, like, why are you on this dating site then, lady? Something's going on. You done been with a foreigner before or something. Something's going on. Mr. X said, my friend was filing bankruptcy before he realized he was supporting a Dominican man and his kids because his baby mother was there singing the blues weekly. It's just something that we don't talk enough about, but we need to talk about, okay, when it comes to these women over here and their boyfriends. They're ganging up on us. There's no way you can know. Even if you're over here, man, it's just you can't tell. Some of these guys, they say, okay, it's okay. The struggle is so real that they'll say, okay, go ahead. I'm going to rent you out to him while he's here for 2 weeks. Then when he leaves, just come on back home with the money and everything like that. Man, look, I've seen it with my own eyes, okay? I'm seeing it right now. I told you already that one of you guys watching now, you're chatting with a woman who has a live-in boyfriend, by the way, okay? You're already planning on coming over here, getting with her, going back, doing the visa. She's going to divorce you and bring her boyfriend over. You don't think that's happened before? It's happened many times, and it's going to continue to happen as long as y'all come over here with like that MF Doom supervillain, you know, thinking he knows every damn thing. Okay? Yeah, house, lot, and a baby in some cases, but they'll take that house and lot. That's the goal. Okay? Our condominium, you know, either way, you know, some women, you know, I'm talking about the ones we're dealing with. I'm not talking about all Filipinas. Because there's Filipinos over here who don't deal with us, who've pulled themselves up by their own boots, okay? What they call it, bootstraps? He said, make that trail your bitch. Yeah, man. But yeah, there's guys, he was going back every, preach. Because, but guys don't want to listen, the eating warrior, because it sounds so crazy. They're looking to these other channels, and the channel's like, no, man, these women are so innocent. They're so young and innocent. They don't know nothing. They're coming from the province. I mean, I got a lot to learn, man. These women ain't stupid, man. They're sharp, man. You have to be sharp to make it over here. It's nothing. It's no joke over here. That's why most of us can't make it, because it's too hard. So imagine somebody who's grown up here, who can handle it over here, who can make their way through here. All she needs is for you to push her over. And then you come over here. That's what they want you to think. Oh, I'm so innocent, I'm so young. Not realizing behind that picture, she's been with 3 or 4 foreigners already. It just didn't work out. She's still searching. They're hunting. We're the hunted over here. You're not hunting when you get over here. Okay? Al Rogan says, I'm crazy, y'all. I took a picture of her, you know, a pee before I left. It wasn't the same in the video chat. Wow. Yeah, you can't beat the boots on the ground experience, but they tried to. They tried to. I'm just telling them what could happen. Just that way they can look under every rock. You know, look behind that damn picture that she got hanging up on the wall. It might be the picture of her and her damn husband. Okay, yeah, rest in peace, a supervillain. Tried to go to a show once, got hit with a doom bat. He said, unfortunately, the real MF Doom is a legend. But this isn't a bad idea for some of you guys. I take a picture my damn self. But that one woman came on the YouTube and told you guys the real story. She said she loved that man. What was her name? That was with the NBA player. She said, I loved him so bad. I took that second degree cut. You know, when you have a baby, you know, them vaginas go through hell. And they're not going to look the same once they have their baby. So yeah, I take a picture too. Ryan, the eating warrior says the best thing you can do to maintain on top is to not marry, or at very least don't give them the U.S. citizenship, or just take your time and get to know the woman, which is the easiest thing to do. If you don't think the Philippines is small, it is. The Philippines is very small. The internet has made it even smaller. Okay, so all you have to do is just stay around for a little while. And what you don't learn on your own, they're going to tell. They're going to tell. You see what happened to Monroe Anderson? It was his wife's first cousin that told him, hey, she's already married already. All this money you spent on this reception is for nothing. She's already married. The money you spent on the visa to bring her over, you wasted it. She can't come over there because she's married already. Then the cousin ended up running off with Monroe. Even when people tell you from their own experiences, you don't believe them. I'm not saying it's always like that. There's some beautiful women over here. There's some good women over here, but we stick our necks out there because we won't listen. We can avoid a lot of the problems that we go through if we would only listen. If we would only stop trying to do things on our own when it comes to the Philippines. Yeah, you may have more life experience, more education, more money, but you don't have more experience over here than me and some other guys have. So that experience can help you. If you say, hey man, don't send these women money over here. I've done it for you already. They don't need the money. Nobody can be sick that many times. Okay. If the woman is not in that hospital, okay, if she shows you some flimsy looking receipt online and says, oh, we owe this much to the doctor, it's not true. They're not going to let you out of the hospital until you pay that bill. Now, unless she can show you, put your grandmammy on live stream, lady. Put on, face chat. Let me see her huffing and puffing on that damn oxygen in the bed before I send you $1. Now, I'm not going to send it because you tell me she's sick. Show me them embalming his ass before I help you with the funeral and all that. Because one lady, believe it or not, I think it was Monroe again. He said, yeah, Cal, he says, the woman asked me for $20,000 to help bury her father for the father's funeral. Well, she was chatting with one of his workmates, didn't even know it. Several weeks later, asked him. He's like, well, hell damn, how many times can your father die? He said, yeah, even then, man, they can play the long game. Well, at least if they play the long game, you feel like you got something out of it. Excuse me, but giving these women millions and millions of pesos without vetting them, without knowing them, okay? And then you get mad because you've done it, and you get mad because somebody finds out you've done it, or somebody knows you've done it. Then you're going to get mad at the man. You not get mad at yourself, okay, for doing it. He says, I'm not getting married. Yeah, they got a lot of patience. And this is one thing we don't have. We don't have patience. This is one thing that puts them way ahead of us. If you don't believe me, wait till you get over here and you see some of the long lines that they wait in just to do simple stuff that if I'm in America, I'm getting back on the bus, back in the taxi, I'm driving. I'll see y'all later. I'm coming back later. I'm not going to sit in that line. I'm talking about to get an NBI clearance, you wouldn't believe the lines they be. Go to Robinson over there in by Mango Square on a regular day like today. at around 10 o'clock in the morning, and you're going to see the line is S-ing around like this. And they're waiting to get like an NBI clearance or something just real simple. And they'll sit there and wait, man. It's the same way they'll do you. He said, hey, Cal, instead of trying to help these guys hold on to their money, just set up a fake profile, a fake picture, get a vocoder to mimic the Filipino voice and take all the damn money. Because I got a conscience, Xavier. But men are doing that already. See, now the Nigerians and the Ghanaians, they got that sold up already. You know, when the brother came over here, believe it or not, they tried to throw the Africans under the bus. When the brother came over here, he had been sending all his money to the Filipino. He arrives in Cebu. She don't show up. He don't have money to get back home. He can't even buy one lumpia. Okay, so he fakes a stroke or whatever he did. He ends up in the hospital. He's lucky that the Lapu-Lapu's got a great mayor there who came to his rescue, waived his hospital fees, you know, helped him get back home. They tried to say, oh, no, that was the Africans' love scam. No, it wasn't. They tried to throw the Africans under the damn bus. There wasn't no damn Africans. Hey, TJ, thanks for that super chat. He says, speaking of Filipino paperwork, got to go with my girl today to see if I can be her sponsor on a Japanese tourist visa. Wish me luck, hoping it's easy. Oh, man, well, you know, you've worked that system. She's got all them damn stamps already. But I think Japan is on a whole other level. If they can get over there, that's damn near like going to the West. Because Japan is paying good over there. You want to put on more clothes? I'm sorry. Take a bath first, booby. He says if you marry them in the Philippines, they don't need your permission to come to the United States. They can just petition to visit the States. Nope. They do need that. It's called a CR1 visa. Hell, if that was that easy, half of them would be over there already. Yeah, he said, yep. He said, yes, and see, Jeffrey Taylor knows. He said, yep, Japan don't play with immigration. You know, they've got something working for them, though. The girl's been a lot of places. He did it the smart way. She's got a lot of stamps, so that's going to look good. That may help her, but who knows, you know. But remember, Japan, that's almost like going to the West for some of these Filipinos over here because they pay good. Happy Man says, retired military in a major university, selling my 2 antique vehicles, and I should be out there in September. We're the same age, Shan. Well, how old are you? I mean, you don't want to get them too old over here, guys. Come on now. Now, my buddy, he was telling me that some guys over here with how old is that woman, Jeffrey? 55 or 56? Don't do that, guys. Unless you're 86 or 96 and you want a 56-year-old woman over here, don't do it. Don't do it, because if I know a guy, he's down there 90 and his woman ain't even 40 yet. That's what you want. Okay, you don't want that 56-year-old. I'm sorry. I don't care if I rub people the wrong way. I want a 50-year-old when I'm 80. I love the China said Japan is very strict with issuing a visa to a Philippine citizen. Had to get one for my wife before she became a U.S. citizen. Yeah, and a lot of times, though, even if the woman is issued a visa, ladies and gentlemen, she won't get out of that airport because the Philippines don't play that either. They're trying to protect their citizens against human trafficking. Not the type of human trafficking that we're thinking about. They're not trying to pimp them out. They're talking about slave labor. Okay? And what's the other one where they get you over there and take your passport and you gotta work until you pay them off. See, Philippines is trying to protect their citizens against that type of human trafficking. That's the biggest type. Okay. Not you trying to get a woman over there and selling a body. Yeah, they're fighting against that too, but it's more where they're tricking the people into coming there for a good job. Imagine this, what the struggle must be like if you're trying to accept a job in Libya. Okay, they they stopped 7 people a couple of months ago from leaving the airport because their tickets didn't line up right. They told the man they were going to Thailand, but Thailand was just a stopover on the way out of the country to Abu Dhabi, then Libya. And they cut that off. TJ Johnson said, yeah, Japan is probably the last check before we swing for that U.S. tourist visa next year. My boy feels like I've got a pretty good chance, but he's like a effing millionaire, so his mileage may vary. Yeah. Um, I didn't know it was that hard, but the best of luck, man. Really, you can't try. Let them turn you down. See, that's one of the lessons I learned. One of the early lessons I learned selling insurance. A lot of times, I would make the sale. I turn myself down first. Like, ain't no sense in me going over there. She's probably got insurance already. My manager said, look, you keep missing these appointments, I'm going to fire you. You let them tell you no. Okay? And that's what a lot of us do. Hell, we give up before we even get there. But yeah, fill it out. Let them turn you down. W Secrets to Success says, when they ask for money, you ask for money. Your rabbit is in need of surgery to get his kickback. Yeah, if you just turn it around, but a real Filipino is not going to ask you for money. She's not stupid. These women are smart. They know the reputation, okay? They know their reputation around the world, which is not a true reputation. You can't let a handful of Filipinos, which in this case is what it is, ruin it for all the rest of the Philippines. I'm a black man, man. I played that game my whole life. Whatever one black man does, well, they all do it. No, it's not true. It's the same way over here. Okay, so a real Filipino would never ask you for money because she knows they've got a reputation as being gold diggers and scammers. So the minute she asks you for money, she knows, boom, you're gone. So what she'll do, though, she'll put it on you real, real good. She'll enter you into that unspoken agreement. When you show up, it's going to be like she's your wife already. Like, that y'all been married for years. And you're going to fall for it because she's so convincing. I mean, you already psyched up. You already thirsty. You're at the point of dehydrating because you haven't had a woman in so long. And she shows up and just treats you like y'all been knowing each other forever. Pull your pants down and gives you an oil change, you're done. Derek says divide by 2 and plus add 7. That's the right age. I don't know, man. I really don't know the formula, but I know 57 is too old over here. Okay. I could get a 57-year-old woman at home. What the hell I want a 57-year-old Filipino for? Yeah, 56. Yeah, that's funny, man. That's only, he says, 30-year gap. Well, remember, they're a lot more mature than some of us. Some of us are, trust me, we're emotionally immature, and that's why they get us. They know, man, that you're emotionally immature. So they come over here and change your damn oil, and you ready to just sign over everything. Yeah, he's right. Larry Francisco said that's not true. He says even marry them there, they still need to go through the visa process. My wife had to had to do it already. Yeah, that's right. I mean, that would be. He says, I'm 60. Aren't we the same age? I would date a woman between 35 and 40. Yeah, but I thought you said y'all the same age. You wouldn't want. Oh, you talking about me being this? Me and you are the same age. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. You're right. I would even go 30, man. I would even go 30. Some of these women over 30 are pretty mature. You know, I'm not going to tell you what age to deal with. I'm just going to say don't get them too old like that. You'll be shocked at what you're going to get. Hell, they got cobwebs over here too. They got elephant pussies over here too. You don't want that, man. One mic so focused as LOL. I got a story for you, Sunshine Shoulder. I seen this chick. She wanted a laptop for work. I didn't give her nothing. She wanted a laptop to be a cam girl. Scratched my head, dodged that bullet, told her to get lost. Well, yeah, he says offloading is a scam by airlines and immigration. Yeah, but over here it's not. Over here, they really mean business, man, because it happens so much. Remember, the Philippines, look this stuff up. Don't take my word for it. They outlawed these mail order brides because so many of their citizens was getting killed, marrying these men out of these magazines, right? But it's no different than these damn dating sites. The same thing is happening. But the Filipinos, they don't play that stuff. When they see if enough people start getting killed on these dating sites, they'll outlaw them because it's really the same thing. They just taking, now it's electronic. It's the same damn thing. But this offloading is not a scam, man. I'm sorry, it's not. Okay, TJ said we got an October 15th departure date and hotels, flights booked. So I'm hoping between the solid itinerary and my proof of financial responsibility, we have a decent shot. Nothing to it but to do it right. I let them turn me down. I'd go through I do everything I could do. If nothing, I'm sure, can't you get a refund on some of that stuff if it don't work out? Paul Hickman says, Cal, I'm currently doing fine expense trying to get to where you are, living a good life in the Philippines. Yeah, I started out as a debit agent. Then I went to fine expense, but then I went to Medicare Advantage. That's what got me here. When the government, that was a game changer. It used to be so lucrative, they had to step in and change it all, the system, but now it's sort of getting back to normal. But it used to be the commissions were so high, but the uh, renewals was low. So it didn't benefit you to keep the people on the same plan every year, right? So agents were doing a lot of unscrupulous stuff. So if they're going to pay you 550 for the enrollment and then only give you 200 renewal to keep them on the books, what you're going to do is keep flipping them every year. So they came in and they said, okay, we're going to make the initial commission the same as the renewal. And it changed because people would work 8 months. I mean, they would work those 3 months and take the whole rest of the year off. The money was that lucrative. Yeah, you don't want an old woman over here, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, cobwebs. You don't want cobwebs over here. What's he talking about? What's he talking about? I don't know what he's talking about. I ain't hate nobody. I want everybody to win. You got the wrong Calvin. What are you talking about, Henderson? No, Maryland's not old. I'll tell you that right now. Not for me. Maryland's 41. I'm 60. But Maryland's built like a 20-year-old. I'll put there's no 20-year-old that's going to have a body like that. I guarantee you that. See, Maryland's not stupid, but Maryland's not old, not for me. Yeah. He says, I'm done Philippines all day. I don't blame you. But no, Maryland's not old, man. Come on, guys. Really. But I don't want an old woman. He said, my goal is half my age plus 7. That's the maximum. And that'll be easy to find, but, when you get over here, you guys have to understand. It's some stunners over here. Okay. And they'll fool you. Okay. We go to the gym with this young girl. And I ain't gonna lie, she's an innocent little girl who's in there trying to work out. She's 18. And Maryland got, their friends now, workout buddies and stuff. This woman's been with a 42-year-old foreigner. Now she's with a 26-year-old foreigner. And she said that the 42-year-old was just too old. But but now I'm just looking at her like, wow, I would have never guessed in 1,000 years that you were even a day out of high school. But yeah, you can't, because I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of these women it's all about maturity. It's not about age. I tell you, I was dealing with a woman. She said she was 22, but she was 18, and she was mature enough. She could handle anything I was bringing to the table. She carried herself like that. She could have told me she was 25. I would have believed it. Yeah, you're right about this, TJ. He said they actually just tried to change the offloading laws to make things way harder on first-time travelers and folks with suspicious itineraries. Senate kicked the law back because it was too discriminatory, and they said it was going to hold up people in immigration too long, make them miss their flights and everything like that. Yeah, once you ask them for money, then you got to get out of there. I mean, if you're stupid enough to keep on dealing with somebody after they ask you for some money, I mean, how many sob stories you got to hear? He was talking about this butt snack. Oh, okay, yeah, he's overeating. Well, that's him. Let him do it. I didn't say hating. I just said I don't do it. I said a lot of guys do it. Yeah, we are. I can honestly say, okay, after a while, it takes you a while to find a woman over here. Some guys are fortunate. And Frank was fortunate with you a little bit. He found the right one. But I don't know if you were the first one or not. I'm not sure. I don't know that story, but he did find a good one. Okay. But most of us, we have to try again. But she's over here. Okay. And I believe I have found my perfect match with Marilyn because she checks all the boxes, really. And even though I was stupid and almost messed that up, it wasn't because I intentionally went out there to do anything like that. Because I don't know if, well, I'm not going to say that, but it would be really, really hard for me to go out there. I don't know how many more women I'd have to go through to find another Maryland. It's going to be hard. Okay. And I don't have nothing to gain by saying that. Maryland knows I'm telling the truth. Ryan the Eating Warrior says, I'm 33. The girls in their 20s are very mature versus the states. Yeah. Lots take up the role of breadwinner in the family. Lots don't have time to be acting foolish. It's exactly right. The majority of the women that we deal with on those dating sites, they're the leaders of their family. They might not even be the oldest. They're certainly the breadwinners. They certainly speak the better English. Okay. And that's why they're on there. They're going to put the family on their back. Philippines are known for taking one for the team. She's going to pull them all up if she can. Yeah, yeah. See, and this is why they I was thinking of something on this level today, Derek. He says Asian women play that innocent role where Western women come out hard. Okay. And they both want the same thing. But I was thinking this is the reason why Asian women are able to get what they want a little bit faster, because they play that innocent role. They play that submissive role, even though they may not be submissive, but they'll play it enough. They'll play along long enough to get what they want. But you're right. The Western one, I ain't gonna let you use me. Oh, you gotta wait 6 months and all this. What are you gonna before you even know what color underwear she's wearing? When you come over here, the women give it to you the first damn night. It knocks you off the beam, man. You're not used to that, man. And a lot of you guys are lying. Most guys that come over here are just average guys. We're not the playboys over there. If you were, why would you be over here? If you can get what you're looking for over there, why come over here? But we're just average guys. So you come over here, the 24, 25-year-old woman meets you at the airport, perfect in every way. You've never seen anybody like her. Then all of a sudden, I mean, it's on from the minute the lock clicks on the damn hotel door. You're done, man. You can't even think straight. Your thinking's all messed up. Then that's when the money starts rolling out. Because now you impressing her. I'm a keeper. I can't lose her because I'm not going to get nobody else like this. So she don't have to ask you for anything. She don't have to ask you for anything. Hey, Dana, okay. He says, I can follow you on your walk. Be safe out there, bro. Thanks, man. He said, yummy is a dangerous weapon. It is. These women are so smart. They know that they've got what we want. Okay, the men who come over here. Okay, and they know how to spot you. That's why they'll take an older man. They don't really care because they know their chances of getting what they want is going to be a lot better than some young stud. You know, I saw a video today about a black guy. He's trying to convince people that Filipinos can really love an old man. I'm like, hey, that's your opinion, but dude, you ain't been over here long enough to talk like that with uh fact. You don't really know the struggle over here. Women ain't loving nobody. They're loving what we can do for them. But if you tell somebody that, they'll say, oh, you trying to discourage me, or my wife loves me. What difference does it make as long as you're happy? Does it really make a difference whether she loves you or not, man? We got to get this love thing situated. I love Curly, but I'm not going to marry him. See, this is all I'm saying, man. We got to get that. That's not, we got to, that cannot be a prerequisite for being with somebody over here, or that she loves me, because she's going to tell you she loves you. And then how are you going to know anyway? When women over here, they're going to treat you the same way that a woman will treat you who you think that loves you. So how are you going to know anyway? She can tell you anything. Yeah, when she pulls them damn drawers down and gives you your oil change, does that mean she loves you? Yeah, it's going to happen. He says, I'm ready to roll it out. Yeah, this is where we get in trouble with this love stuff, man. They're going to tell you they love you. They're going to tell you what, in the short run, they're going to do and say whatever you need them to do and say. Let that stick in your head, man, okay? It's not because they're inferior or they're low down or something like that. It's because of the struggle. It's real over here, man. And you can't say what you won't do because it's only hypothetically. You can never walk in their shoes. But I'm going to tell you that the struggle over here is real. And she's not going to love you right away. You're going to fall in love first anyway. Because if you don't, she's in trouble. if you don't fall in love. Y'all heard Merlin say that we want to make them fall in love. That way we know we're going to get whatever it is we come for. Okay? Because I'm a man telling you, I've been living it over here, you know. I'm deep, man. I'm 4 or 5 million deep over here. What difference does it make if a woman loves me or not? It's too late for all of that to be worried about that. I better be happy over here. I better be living my best life over here. I'm going to sit around biting my nails, worrying about whether some woman loves me or not. I'm going to miss out on the best parts of living over here. Worrying about a woman. If she's doing everything for me that a woman who supposedly loves me is doing, what difference does it make? It don't make a difference. But yeah, guys, I'm going to have to get over here. Thank y'all so much for your super chats, your super stickers, all your thumbs up. It's lunchtime, man, and you got to eat. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner over here. Yeah, all that love, man, it should end there in one area, but it's not. We want to hear it. We want to know that she loves us. It just justifies us forking over all that money, but it don't. Just come over here and treat yourself well. Bring her along with you. Yeah, respect, you know, and then they're really not even going to respect you. Respect yourself. Love yourself. That's the only person you need to love is yourself. Because how many degrees of love is it? I love chocolate. I'm not going to marry a damn Snickers bar. Hey, thank you guys. Yeah, he said, get your rest, Cal. I am, man. Because I got to get up early, man. You know, I'm not even going to go to the store or anything. I'm going to let Marilyn do it. She went out and tried to find me a walking stick, and she brought back a damn weapon. I said, I can't carry that thing. I get locked up. Yeah, the only real love, say this again. No, not this. He said, the only real love is had in the blood family. It is, man. You can't, you know, how would you know if somebody loves you anyway? Hey, Tim, thank you. Beach of Life says, TJ, you got me, bro. Later, he says, have a great walk tomorrow, Cal. I will, thank you. And I got that mole skin. Yeah, it cost me a damn arm and a leg, but it's worth it. I had to put some on Merlin's damn ankles the other day. She's trying to walk with me. But take care, everybody. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble, man. Look for me on my live stream early in the morning, 4:30 a.m. Philippine time, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The walk. Challenge yourself, man. I'm going to show you guys. It won't be an old man wake-up call no time soon. Take care.